Hey, Assistant Coach, how are you doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to our Everton Career Mode. Guys, first up, if we reach 700 likes for this episode, I will be uploading a player review later on today of an insane player. You will love it. But today, in this episode, I was asking you guys which players should play on the left midfield position, and most of you said, 400 out of 500 said Miralas should play on the left hand side for PNR, and that is going to be it. PNR is going on to the bench, and this game against Aston Villa is going to be simulated with our reserves team, and we are winning it 4-0. Eto'o scoring twice, and we are now sitting in 3rd place. I simmed that game against Aston Villa because, as you can see, they are in 18th place and we were playing at home, but we are getting close to the bigger game today. We have to play against the 1st place team, Manchester United. And Van Persie is the top scorer. Lukaku and Eto'o are right behind him, so I hope we will be able to hold off Van Persie from scoring in this game and go ahead and score with Lukaku or Eto'o later on when he gets into the game. And this game was very important to me because it was 4 points up to them, and I was really looking forward to beat them and get closer by only 1 point between us and them in the end. And as you can see, guys, it is Van Persie who is on the bench. Not on the bench. Holy shit. They have Falcao on the bench and Van Persie is playing. And this game started off with Fellaini, the former Everton player, taking a shot for his team. And right after that, we had a chance with Barkley after a great pass from Lukaku. But sadly, we were not able to get a goal right there. In the 20th minute, it was Manchester United on the attack. They get a corner right here. And that corner turned out to be dangerous because Ashley Young is hitting the post for Manchester United. Then it is Lukaku on the ball, now turning around 3 defenders. Then passing it to McCarthy. What is he doing up there? McCarthy is through. He's taking the shot and scores. 27th minute, McCarthy with the goal, and I was really surprised because he was the last guy I was expecting to score. Now Barkley with the shot, and De Gea gets to it in the 55th minute, I believe it was. Boateng is getting tired very fast, guys. That is really bothering me, but I have to change up his work rates. I think he has high work rates. I will have to change that, and then I think he will be fine. After making some changes for the team, now Herrera on the ball, passing it to Young to Rojo to Di Maria. And guys, that was an amazing goal. I will have to say that. Right after that, we had to get Eto'o in the game. Eto'o had to go and change something. Passing it to Atsu now. He's barely getting to it. Atsu is a left-footed player. He will cross it in with that one. Lukaku with the header. 2-1 for Everton on an away game at Old Trafford. We are getting in front, and it is not stopping like that. It is our cross that lands at Bezic, and he's not able to score that one. And that's it, guys. 90th minute, 2-1 against Manchester United, the league leaders. A very important game that we have won right here. Lukaku gets an 8.4 and Tim Howard is getting an 8.7. He is just insane. I love this guy. But of course, not really everything was going our way. Seamus Coleman was saying he is not understanding the politics, the culture about the country that he's in right now. Yeah, that's too different of yours. You're from Ireland. What is going on with you, mate? I don't know why he's so upset to be in England right now, and he's just saying, yeah, I'm missing home. So I don't know what the fuck is going on right there. But guys, at this point, we had to play against Fiorentina, and Fiorentina is the team that is in 1st place in our Europa League group, and if we win this game, we will be in 1st place. They are playing with 3 in the back. I wasn't expecting that. That means they are playing a very attacking formation. And talking about attacking, I messed up big time right here. We conceded in the 4th minute already. After that, Boateng now with the pass to Baines. Baines with the cross, and Lukaku This boy is amazing with his headers. He's the only player I can score headers with in FIFA 15, I believe. And it is Fiorentina on the attack right here, getting a big chance in the 20th minute. But Tim Howard had that covered. Barkley now looking for Lukaku. Lukaku is through. He uses his strength and then takes his shot and scores. 25th minute, Lukaku once again. 2-1 it is against Fiorentina. This could be the same result as the one that we had against Manchester United on an away game, but we conceded a goal. 2-2 it is. A very well placed header from Fiorentina. I think it was Kumar Babakar, and Giuseppe Rossi had another chance in the 54th minute, and it wasn't done right there. Topal now with the pass to Babakar, and Tim Howard with a great save. But now we are in the 90th minute. Bezic got into the game. He has a lot of pace on him. He's through. He has a lot of space. He takes this shot and the goalkeeper is getting to it very easily. His shot wasn't good enough, and that's it. 2-2 against the group leaders Fiorentina in an away game. That's okay, I think. I think that's an acceptable result for our team. But still, major contract problem with Seamus Coleman. I offered him a new contract with 80k, and he wasn't expecting to stay at this team, so he just rejected it. We have a big problem, assistant coaches. I think that Coleman is going to be asking for a transfer in the January transfer window, and after that we will have no right back in our team, not even on the substitutes, and that means we will have to go ahead and buy 2 right backs in the January transfer window. We have 11 million at this point, and I would welcome some suggestions from you guys, and please consider the price tag, because we need 2 right backs and we only have 11 million. Maybe a guy that is on a pre-contract, that would be great. And we are playing against Stoke City right here in the Capital One Cup round of 16, and we are passing it to Lukaku, and this guy has been scoring many goals with his head, but with his left foot he wasn't too successful right there. It is Stoke City on the attack right here, and they are hitting the post, and after that that was the only thing I was thinking about, guys. What a miss from Stoke City. But I shouldn't be laughing about them way too much, because it was only them attacking the whole time in this game, and I was making big mistakes in the defense, which turned out in Stoke City going up front. Now Boateng with a long shot, which was pretty amazing, but sadly it didn't dip down enough. Now Leighton Baines on the corner kick. He's crossing it to Okbona, but the defender on the line is saving it for Stoke City. We are playing at home, man. We cannot lose this game like this. It is the last chance of the game with McCarthy, and he is not able to score. It was the 75th minute as we had the last shot of the game. Stoke City was defending it really well, and we are out of the Capital One Cup. And guys, you know, with big teams or like bigger teams from the BPL, I don't give a shit about the Capital One Cup. Seriously, I don't give a fuck. I really couldn't care less, because it just fills up our schedule and it makes our players tired. And if we would win the cup, we would only get to the Euro League, but we are aiming to get into the Champions League in the league, so there is no sense in winning that cup for me. And the question of today is going to be for you guys: which striker do you want me to play in the starting lineup, Lukaku or Eto'o? Because both have been doing really well. I would like to know what you assistant coaches think. Thank you so much for watching. 700 likes for the player review later on today. Peace, guys. Have a nice day.